Not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
If you guys haven't seen the news, former RLCS team Flight has officially announced their roster for Season 10 and moving on into the future. There's a lot to unpack in this post, so bear with me. Flight used to be signed by the organization RBG Esports for RLRS Season 8. They ended up promoting into the RLCS after they beat Charlotte Phoenix and Chaos Esports Club in the promotion relegation tournament at the end of the season. They ended up going 6-3 and ending up in 3rd place in league play, which allows them to compete as one of the top 4 to promote for a spot. The other team that ended up qualifying was Afterthought. You guys may know them now as Susquehanna Sonics with Sathu, Dapper, and Shock. Almost immediately after the end of the season, there was a lot of drama surrounding the team, and part of that was in 2 moves. Number 1, they dropped their player that a lot of people considered to be the reason why they promoted in the first place, being Aeon, and then they ended up obviously being released from the org and becoming the only team in the RLCS actually that did not have an org sign them. The whole reason as to why there was a lot of drama was around it is because of the way they ended up releasing him, and it goes on both sides of the argument. Part of it was due to his lack of motivation, and they gave him all of the RLRS season to prove that he was going to become more motivated to play the game. They, I guess, never got what they truly wanted out of that, so they ended up releasing him for the second reason, which was the distance between Season 8 and Season 9, season of RLCS, was only a month and a half, so they had to find a new player, test him out in scrims, and just to see if performance was actually going to happen. They ended up settling with Memory from Ghost, a player who also had a ton of issues because Ghost had a buyout clause on him, and no team really was able to buy out, so he was a restricted free agent and all this extra drama that was going on. But eventually Memory ended up playing with Flight in the RLCS in place of Aeon. I guess the biggest issue about the drama was people didn't like how this player helped them get into the RLCS, and then they drop him immediately. I get both sides of the argument. What I don't understand is why RBG chose to go the route that they did in the announcement of how they let him go. It was really dumb. They gave him way too much information. They put out an extra video that they didn't have to do. They could have just put a Twitter post thanking him for his efforts and saying that they were looking to move forward. Season 9 introduced a 10-team format, and over the course of their matches, they ended up going 1-8 and ending up in last place. Because of the new format, the person that took last in the RLCS automatically demotes back into the RLRS, so immediately in and now back immediately out. Yesterday, on May 4th, they decided to make an announcement saying that their new Season 10 roster was going to include Seabass, of course, Rapid, and a new third, Aeon. I'm not exactly sure by the logic here. You removed this player because of his lack of motivation, and now you have more time than ever to figure out his filling spot, but you're still choosing to go with him. Season 10 hasn't been announced yet. We're not exactly sure when it's going to happen. There's supposed to be a bunch of off-season tournaments going on over the next couple of months, but yet you're choosing now to announce an official roster despite having plenty of time to practice at scrim, unlike you had when you made the haste decision last time going into Season 9. I understand Memory wanting to leave, and maybe that's part of it, is maybe they don't want to get rid of Memory, but Memory is going to play and practice and has been competing with United back in the RLCS. It's an RLCS spot, totally get what Memory's doing. I just find it really weird for you to go back to the guy that you removed due to motivational issues. It just makes me believe that there was possibly more to the story than what was led on. Not exactly sure the thought process either way. Either way, there's no announcement, like I said, for Season 10 yet, so there's a lot of curiosity in me why they're committing to this player, as if they possibly don't have other options, or maybe the drama surrounding some of the players on the team is why they don't want to team with them. Essentially, I don't know all the details. I'm not exactly sure why they went with it, but all I know is I'm going to stay tuned and try to keep you guys up to date on what is going to be happening with that roster moving forward. But that's going to do it for us. Curious on how you guys feel about the format. This one's a face-to-face. Normally we do like videos with more editing and gameplay and stuff, but let me know what you guys think. Obviously, we're trying to become that one-stop shop for all things esports news, but we got pretty busy with the Brawl the past week, so we've been a little bit away from that. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoy the kind of just quick face-to-face, or if you prefer the like highly edited visual kind of style of it. More of a personable, I guess, style, or if you guys prefer the highly edited with the visuals and stuff. I can drop links to the sources in the description either way, so it is entirely up to you guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys thumbs up, as it helps me out greatly, as well as turn on notifications and make sure you hit subscribe if you have yet to do so. I think it's like 80% of you. It's actually pretty crazy, but that does it for me. Peace.